All right, so we're back on this 270 Remington 700 project. I apologize, I skipped a few steps in between, but here we are. So I got the barrel fitted, I got a muzzle brake fitted and timed, and it was Cerakoted. And at this point, this thing has been bedded. I'll have to do some other videos on that, but it's been bedded and it is cured now, and I have it ready to pull out of the stock here. We got the trigger plate bedded in there too, so I'm going to pull this thing out and then we're going to take a look at everything and see how it looks here. Alright, so just pull it out of there, and just to show, if you do a really good job on your bedding, you can see there's a little line there that'll have to be cleaned up, but and it's not even, it's just like barely anything on there. It'll rub right out of there basically. And this action, there's pretty much no cleanup on it. Little spot right there I got to clean up, but I had a couple little spots in there that I just scraped out with a little piece of brass, and this action is in a couple little spots here I got to clean up, but that's pretty much it. I mean, as far as the cleanup for the action after bedding it, that's it. There's not much to it. And we'll take a look at the bedding here. So here's a look inside of the action. Got a nice even symmetrical finish here, and this, it looks a little rough because it was Cerakoted. Not Cerakoted wasn't perfectly smooth, whereas this was where the tape was, and that was usually, if you do a blued action, it'll look like this. There's tape under here, so we're going to pull this whole pad out. That's going to go away. We're going to clean up the edges here, and I put tape in there to make cleanup way easier. It's just a couple extra minutes of work, and it helps out quite a bit. And like some of the stuff you can even pull out of there and get it out without, before even getting to the mill. So I'm going to clean this up here a little bit, and then we'll get it on the mill. We'll clean it up, which only takes a few minutes, and then we'll check it out and see how it looks. I'm just going to pull some of this tape off here. I usually put blue painter's tape in here, but this time I tried to put some electrical tape, and that actually cleans up pretty well. So although it's sticking there, so that'll be kind of a pain in the butt with the mill. Putting that tape in there keeps all that crap out from the inside of the stock, but we still have to clean it up a little, so we'll do that next. Just going to show here quick, this is that pad. So there it goes away. As long as it's not too thick in there, we're just left with a little spot there that we can clean out with a mill, and all the rest of this stuff will clean up pretty easily. We'll take just a little file. I got a little tiny file like this that goes over the edges like that, just to cut the edge, and then it should be good. The next step in this process, what we have here is the stock is clamped in the milling machine here, and I got a 3/8 inch long 4 fluid end mill, and we're just going to go around the edges and clean up the edges. It's pretty clean. All that we want to do is break this edge off and make it a nice straight line here. So this is not really much to watch, so I'll turn it up here a little bit and we'll cut. But so we just basically trace it along the outside of this, and then when I can cut a little more, but when I'm done here, we'll show you what it all looks like. That sometimes in handy. a little bit more there. Should be it. Now I'm going to flip it over and do the bottom side. Just touch up a little bit. Alright, so there it is, all cleaned up. Cleaned up the bottom side a little bit too, but that is a nice perfect bedding job. You see I cut the recoil lug there just to get that extra bedding out of there. And then the last thing we got to do is just put all this thing together. I got everything installed here, and I should just be able to drop this guy in there. Make sure everything's nice and clean, and it should go right back in there perfectly, just like that. We'll finish bolting her up and we'll take a look. Alright, so there's the finished rifle. He's got a Huskama. I haven't even looked. It's a Huskama 5-20 by 50 on there. So that's what he wanted, that's what he had on there before. So, there we go. Nice looking rig. Now next time we'll have to go out and shoot it. So stick around for that one. It'll be coming up here in the near future. If you guys like that, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It sure helps me out a lot if you subscribe and like. Let me know what you would have done different on this build. I'm expecting it to shoot very well, but we'll go out and see. So see you guys next time.